Good morning, folk. Good morning, folks. How y'all doing? I'm not even going to begin to try to explain what I'm still going through, but it's all good. Can't do nothing about it. Trying everything, nothing's working. Hold on. So, yeah, how's it going, everybody out there? Let me tell Christina I'm live. All right. I got 10 in the box already. Yesterday, I did a show talking for like hours, and then somebody rudely interrupted it and ruined the entire show. And it was a great show, and I spent hours talking about everything, and now I'm tired today. So yeah, I love you, Christina. I love you, honey. There you go. We getting honks, baby. We getting honks. We stay getting honks. The Batman business carries itself. This is why people are mad because they're buying fake views and subs and can never compete, right? And me, I mean, I'm basically immortal. I have to be with what I'm going through. I mean, it doesn't let me get any air, and I'm still doing all this. So you got to ask yourself that question, right? Like I said, my faith has never wavered, right? This business carries itself, man. It's one of the few that does. Feel me? It's pretty awesome the way I structured it and the way I modeled it. I built this entire model by myself. It carries through word of mouth. It's the best business ever. Carries through word of mouth. Carries through the internet. Carries on its own. Holds its own. It makes money while I sleep. I mean, even fake 50 Cent said that. 50 Cent said, you know, you want a business that's making money while you sleep, that's making money while you're not working, something he'll never have because he's a Freemason. But I have it, right? Like I said, I'm not swimming in dough yet. I'm pretty broke, but this business, it takes time. They only pay 100th of a cent. I told you I would take this, something that pays 100th of a cent, and I would turn it into a huge business. It's exactly what I'm doing. You understand? That is going to pay a lot over time, So, is this another weirdo? They kind of halfway stopped and then kept going. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, man. Um, like I said, I'm here to entertain the public, right? Not just entertain, but educate the public on the real matters at hand and what's actually going on. Like I said, I mean, I'm the pinnacle of being tough. I mean, you saw what they did to me, right? And like I said, everything was coward means, cowardice, coward stuff, right? And I mean, the fact is, it doesn't get any more gangster than Tyree Sneed. Let's just be real. You feel me? So, I mean, end of the day, like I said, shut down a witches coven, all male coven, right? Shut down everything, like the church cult completely exposed, right? Like I said, I'll end up taking them to court. They'll go out of business. Um, I mean, There's another honk. I mean, basically, people have just done it to themselves. If you kind of lay back for a minute and just watch and listen, people will expose themselves. People will do it to themselves. People will tell on themselves, especially narcs. Now you've got people all around the internet trying to use the word narc on who invented it. Nobody ever referred to narcissists as narcs. It's not what they referred to them as. I'm the only one. All of this, I am the mover and shaker. I create and set the trends, and people follow. I'm not being cocky or conceited. Don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. I'm being real. These are the facts. So, like I said, I can chronologically prove every statement that I make pretty much. Like, that's what I pride myself on. And like I said, at the end of the day, man, I mean, people are just out of luck, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going through what I'm going through. I don't have any guarantees of making it. You know, it is what it is. Nothing is promised to me, but the one thing I do believe in and know is coming is karma. You know, the one thing that I do believe in and know is coming is God, right? So it's just crazy. It's crazy how many evil people have tried to hide behind the name of God. Like I said, how do you claim to be about God, claim to be a fake minister, but then get on somebody's phone and commit a crime? Illegal use of a telecommunication device. Can you explain that? Can you explain, if you're godly and you believe in God, why are you targeting people like me? And why are you doing illegal activity knowing it's illegal? And then literally have the audacity to sit there and try to hide behind the name of God. Like, God is not going to protect you, right, from going to prison, right? I mean, when you're doing evil, I mean, that's not how God works. So, like, I want to really pose the question, how slow are these individuals, especially those ministry people? How slow are they? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like, they have to be the most frustrating group of people I've ever dealt with because they're just slow. You know, a lot of them, like I said, they were living under bridges and stuff. Literally, they've got people they're trying to call leaders who lived under bridges. That's crazy, bro. Like I said, that one is running around calling themselves a minister, but lived underneath a bridge and was just like one of the first ones, I guess, that got picked up and then waited for everyone else to leave because they have nowhere else to go, right? So every day is just stress, trying to hold on to a situation that ain't no good in the first place, and you're not seeing any money from. So the same people that said they were a fake minister, they were getting frustrated all the time wanting to leave. Can you explain that? Why do you want to leave an organization if if people are your daddy and your father, right, and everything is so great? Oh, you thought I was done? Oh, I'm not done. Not at all. Like I said, if people speak my direction, you better come correct and on point. You better know what you talking about, because if you just ignorant, I'm gonna make a fool out of you. Like, straight up. I mean, I'm gonna have a field day on here, just verbally, just like going in. You feel me? So why did you want to leave the organization all the time if it's so great? Huh? Remember, me, it's clear as day what I do, bro. I was never a part of anything concerning y'all. I never would be. Why would I do that? It makes no sense. Look at my entire history of who I am, dude. It makes no sense. Come on, bro. I believe in God. That's it. You know, I'll go to church, stuff like that. You know, no. God put me there to see what y'all are really doing and really about, to expose you and expose it. And yes, it is a big deal. And yes, it is connected to everything going on, right? I believe 100%, all right, that all those ministry groups, they definitely, I believe, have connections to, I'll just say, drug traffickers, cartel. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, they're, like I said, they're picking up dudes who have trafficking charges straight out of jail and prison. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all got to start seeing what's going on. You know, when somebody claims to be about God and then does the actions that these people have done, throwing away my stuff or trying to keep it, I mean, which is pointless because you can't use any of my stuff. I mean, when people do that and then try to hide behind the name of God, I mean, can you really look yourself in the mirror? Can you really be serious? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's just what you get when you're dealing with people like that, which most of them are what? Addicts. That's what you get. You're going to get emotional immaturity. You're going to get people who are super corny, super petty. And it's just is what it is because they're weak people. You see what I'm saying? Like, you trying to, like that's what they do. They do you wrong first and then act like it's going to be a back and forth. I mean, if you don't have any sense of self-awareness, I give up. I mean, I'm a 35-year-old grown man. Hold on. It came out in the readings already that y'all back down because when it says in the reading they back down, it's talking about all y'all. I hope you know that. I'm sure some of you are watching right now, looking at me right in my beautiful face, right? Right? Bunch of cowards, right? Yeah, I won. I told you what it was, right? I told you what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And you have to follow Batman's orders, right? That's what you're figuring out now, right? Because you realized, wow, Batman really is in power, right? Batman really is everything he says he is. Batman doesn't have to do anything wrong or take bait or break the law. Batman just has to be Batman. I told you, I run all these blocks. Okay, I'm on them, like actively all the time, for good reason, right? And like I said, I'm who maintains and keeps the peace, bruh. Okay, so like I said, all it is you got fools who is clowns. They don't know who they was talking to, right? So it's like I said, all of them already backed down. Yeah, and now you got to walk around with that shame, doing the walk of shame, knowing that all them lies you tell ain't none of y'all about nothing. None of y'all. Ain't none of y'all real. Ain't none of y'all about nothing. And the truth came out. Y'all ain't even independent enough to get up and walk somewhere, bro. Y'all can't even go to a gas station if you want. That's sad, bro. Grown adults? Who what? What does that have to do with ministry? Treating people like who are adults like they're not adults. Like what? Y'all can't even go to the gas station, bro. Like I'm just being honest. Like it's like I said, like I'm going through serious issues. My air's blocked. It's pulling all the time. But if I want, I can go get me a Swisher Sweet anyway today and go to the gas station. It ain't gonna make a difference at this point. It's not. Right? At least I got freedom to do what the hell I want as a grown man. You don't even have that. So, like I said, I mean, miss me with the fake talk. I mean, there's nothing you could tell me clearly. There's nothing you could really tell anybody. I mean, you're bottom of the barrel, right? Like, what do you really believe comes out of that? What comes out of staying in a 9-month program of nonsense? You gonna really do that? A 9-month program. You graduated. What are you gonna do now? Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna stay, pray, and obey. Right. What does that even mean? So you have a program. Think about this. Only addicts would do this. You have a 9-month program. This is how slow you are. A 9-month program that the conclusion of the program, this is like the conclusion in a lot of your beliefs. There is no conclusion. That's why I know it's all wrong and lies, right? And out of a 9-month program, you graduate that 9 months, meaning you just stayed there, right? Because you can't do for yourself. Is that something to be proud of? Is that something to tout? No, something to be ashamed of, right? So you do the 9-month program, right? You sit there and you squat and mooch, whatever, right? And have all this fake drama with fake people that's not real. It's all fake. They're all fake. I mean, everything, the whole environment is fake. Can nothing there be real because they're all fake? You see what I'm saying? So you graduate the 9-month program, right? And you go through all of that to get nothing. I mean, do they even give you like a little certificate? I mean, the certificate ain't going to help you nowhere. Can't walk into no job and say, hey, I graduated the 9-month ministry program. You should hire me. That boss is going to look at you in your face and laugh, right? Because that's the reality that we live in. That's the reality that we face, not the reality that you want to depict in pain, right? Right? Not this fake reality. No, the real reality that we all actually live in, right? Which is ugly, mean. I was watching that movie with Wesley Snipes, the vampire one, obviously. That's why I was putting out the little shorts from it, because it's very applicable to me and who I am and what I do. And, the little girl asked him, she said, why can't, he said, I have to, or he's doing his thing, because he's a hybrid. He's half vampire, half human, right? It kind of, like I said, it kind of sounds like what I go through, because I go through some serious stuff physically that I can't do anything about. I'm talking about way beyond any of your comprehension. Okay. And so he does his little, inhaler thing, because they made it in an inhaler form so he could take it, to keep the thirst down. And the little girl walks up because she's innocent and doesn't understand or know. And she says, why do you do that? And he says, there's something bad inside of me, and this helps it to not come out. And she says, why can't you just be nice? And he sits there and contemplates for a second, and he says the truth. He says, because the world's not nice. And it's the truth. Like, well, a lot of us, I think, would like to be nice, but the world isn't nice. I'm a super nice guy until people are mean. I'm super nice until you violate my boundaries or cross me, or say anything that's way out of character to me. I'm super nice until you push my limits. I'm super nice until you do things that you shouldn't do, right? So it's not like it's a difficult concept, any of it. It's not like it's ever been a difficult concept, right? I think I'm just going to go over here and wait on this side, because I don't want none of this stuff coming up in my podcast. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. It is what it is. You know, like I said, people really need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up to all this ancient technology they're hiding. You need to wake up to the secrets that are readily available if you're seeking knowledge. God has said, if you seek me, you will find me. I have been seeking you. I mean, I definitely found you because you're talking to me, right? I mean, outside of that, I mean, what else can I really do? I might download the Bible app and start reading the Bible again. I have no issue with that. I'd like to do that. You know, um, I mean, I guess that's what I'm going to try to do for me. But I'm not going to let anybody ruin God or for me or my faith. I mean, you know what I mean? It's impossible. What people do is what people do. What people do has nothing to do with God. That's the thing. I think a lot of people forget. End of the day, though, man, like I said, these people worried about me because I know all the esoteric knowledge. I know more than them, and they're wondering how I'm getting it. I'm getting it because I'm a divine being. I'm getting it because I'm the chosen one. I'm the only chosen one. There is not more than one. There's not the chosen two. This isn't Dr. Seuss or the Ringling Brothers, nigga. Okay? There's a chosen one. Okay? And I happen to be it. Okay? I didn't ask for it. It sucks, right? Seriously, it sucks. It's really hard. It's horrible. Like, I didn't ask for this. Like, seriously. So I mean, I don't know what people expect from me. I can't be anything other than what I am. I'm not trying to be. I'm just me, and that's what it is. And people gonna have to deal with me and who I am, right? But like I said, I just found that so funny. I found that hilarious when people repeat the same mistake that a lot of people have made. I mean, you get on somebody else's phone and start running your mouth, right? Like, that's all I'm asking is, like, why do you all always talk about other people, and what do you expect those people to do for you? Like, what makes you think those people have any authority in the real world? Like I'm just saying, I've never seen people just run their mouth to a boss, like, and actually act like it was cute. But like I said, in person, all y'all quiet. Y'all wasn't running your mouth. So you know how to act. That's the thing I'm tired of. Is like, these are grown adults. They know how to act. They just want to play games when they can. Like, nah, bro, I ain't got time for you, man. Hell no. That's downright crazy, man. Drinking some water. You feel me? If we're real talk, that's crazy. So yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, like you got all these people, they all want to talk so much, run their mouth like, homie, you couldn't fathom what I've been through. You know what I mean? You think that you want to be a boss. All y'all think you want to be rich. I'm gonna say this again. When real people make money in this country, we get targeted. If you're not a Freemason, which is what all that ministry stuff is and promotes, Freemasonry, selling your soul. So y'all ain't about God, right? That's what makes me so sick to my stomach. It's like, how do y'all people look in the mirror, bro? Seriously. You know what I mean? For someone to sit there and really not think that it's illegal to sit there and tell me or anyone anything, as far like, I understand the concept, trust me, but just the fact that you're denying people what they need and stuff, you know what I mean? The fact that you're not doing anything the right way, and like I said, I mean, just all of that is illegal. Like I said, cult leaders, they go to prison and jail. A lot of people, they try to act confused about what I do. They act like it's a joke, I guess. I don't know. I mean, they really don't act like that, but it's like they act totally aloof. And it's like you're probably unaware with everything in your life. It's not just me. Like, it's pretty clear what I do. You could take one look at me and tell, like, I'm a hardcore real dude. This is not for show. This is not for play. This is not cute, right? This is what needs to be done. And I think y'all are just not used to seeing somebody with the whats that I have. Obviously, you're not used to seeing someone who really ain't scared and is going to stand up to whatever and whoever, right? And that's my whole point, and that's all that I represent. And that's why a lot of the men like me, because I'm a man's man, and that's the way that we're supposed to be. So we're supposed to build a camaraderie through that and have some respect. I'm not trying to be above all men. I'm trying to wake them up. I'm trying to teach a lot of these people who aren't men how to be men, just like I try to teach the so-called women who aren't women how to be women. We're supposed to be in this together. That's the truth. We're supposed to be in this together. Like I said, some people misjudge me, some people don't. Some people understand where I'm coming from. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I hate that stuff, bro. Like, why? Like, seriously, like why? Like, what is the point? Like, oh my gosh, bro. It's super annoying, bro. Like, just random music for no reason. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that stuff. Like, for real, bro. It's irritating, man. I just did a whole show talking for hours last night, bro. The dude rolls up with some music like loud as hell, like for no reason. Like, it's nighttime, bro. There's nothing going on. Like, what do you have this stuff just going off for? Like, ain't that a noise violation? Real talk, like they act so strict, but like, isn't that a noise violation? It's irritating, man. Seriously, but we'll be all right. The show will be fine, but you gotta understand, like, I'm gonna start getting pissed off now because it's getting old. Like I do a stream here, I can't have that on this channel. It's just part of it. I can't have it. It'll mess up my money. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, like, if y'all see me streaming and you know who I am, stay the hell away from me if you got anything playing in the background. I don't want to hear it. Straight up. Like, it's that serious now. It's getting irritating, bro. It's been too many times, man. Because y'all, it's like you do it on purpose. Real talk. It's like you do it on purpose. I think a lot of them do. Seriously. It's weird. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, bro, like, people be focused on the wrong things. A lot of y'all, I don't know what you think society is. You got a bunch of weirdos in these neighborhoods and stuff. You know what I mean? You got people, there you go. He threw up the west side to me. You got people who, they don't understand. They waste their time every day stalking folks, looking at other people, watching other people, thinking they're so cool and you're so weird. Nobody can out crazy or out weird you, when that couldn't be farther from the truth. You feel me? Like, people just be weird to me, man. Like, honestly, it's like, if you don't have a set objective, you know, in life, and it's just so weird how unfair it is. It's like, why did I go through all this? Like, I've been nothing but focused. I didn't deserve this to happen to me. And, it happened because of people like that. So now I'm getting readings talking about the karma coming and stuff. You feel me? And it's just crazy, man. Like, to be real with you, it's really, honestly, plain crazy. Matter of fact, hold up, because I want to let me see. Well, no, I don't need it. You know, because my thing is, man, I validate myself, bro. I don't need nobody's outside validation. Feel what I'm talking about? So it's like at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, it just is what it is. You feel me? You know, but like I said, I mean, if people really wanted to talk in here, y'all have every way to talk, man. Like I said, like y'all could have contacted me a long time ago. Like you can be like, yo, I'll pay so that we can have our own private chat. And then we just open up a private chat and do it like that. Yeah, so y'all could do that right now, or like y'all could do it through the comments if you have to, I guess. You feel me? But it's like at the end of the day, man, I'm representing something that's on a different level, you know what I mean? And I just want people to learn from me and I want people to listen. You know, I mean, like I said, when I was in college, you had all these people going to college. Most of them are stuck right in the valley or stuck at a job they hate or stuck wherever or, stuck because they went it, for nursing or whatever and they're stuck doing that. And none of them are really rich. You know, they talk above their head. I mean, like I said, jobs, it's like the military, man. Jobs, they pay about what, around 30 something thousand a year. That ain't nothing. That's diddly squat. I'm just being honest. That's nothing, bro. I mean, I have potential to make more than that every year doing this. Seriously, I don't think people understand on this. Like, I don't just get paid the hundredth of a cent stuff, the monetization money. I get donations on here. Yeah, like, it's like running for president. Like, I'm able to pull in donations. So, you don't understand. Like, I've paid for my car lot for years with this. I've made a lot of money on here. I'm not going to lie. And it's all legit. So it's like, I mean, this is like free enterprise, right? So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to promote is unity, right? At the end of the day, what I'm trying to promote is people raising their vibration as a human being. Like I said, we're all vibrational beings. We live in two vibrations, one being love or one being fear. The narcs are all living in fear. I'm living in love. It doesn't cross paths. It doesn't really intertwine. It can't really mix. Do you feel me? Like I said, if you live in love, love is the most powerful vibration known to man. It moves quicker than anything. Okay, I'm talking about it's the most powerful vibration in the universe. All right, and that I do believe in 100%. I'm living it. It's how I survived things that were impossible to survive. So again, for me, it just comes back to square one of will people make a change? Just like with attitudes on here, it's nice to see some of the people who maybe were hating on me or going against me turn around and say, hey, yo, you know what? Here's $20. Go get some pants. Like, I like stuff like that. I appreciate people that turn a new leaf and gather the message from my program and say, you know what, I do want to, change and I want to make a change. And like, that's good. So, like I said, here's my thing. When you have, like I said, the lowly ministry people and they talk about creating a change, what change have you created other than bad? Because I'll tell you something, in these communities and these blocks, I've made more change, effective, positive change than anyone. All y'all do is just sit around and talk and eat. You don't do anything. Come on, I was right there watching you. Y'all don't do anything. You don't work. You don't help anybody. You don't go out and save people. You don't save lives like me. You're not saving souls like me. So what do you mean? Y'all don't do nothing. I get busy every day, homie, like helping people. You don't do nothing, bro. I do good deeds for old ladies and stuff. What have you done lately? I'm just asking. I do more for these communities every single day than any of you. That's the reality. And that's all it takes. It takes someone who's just a real person. You ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to be nothing. You just got to have the heart and willing desire to want to help people. And I'm going through what I'm going through physically. So explain that. Explain how that's possible, right? That I can do all that, right? Like, come on, bro. It don't even add up. It don't even make sense, man. So again, it just comes back to the same thing. What is their actual excuse? Which is what I'm trying to ask and figure out. What is their excuse? You feel me? I just thought that was so crazy, man, how people really wanted to act like they were saying something like you went out your way. Like these people will have all the time to talk to my face. I mean, we were sitting there for hours. You had all day to say whatever you needed to me to my face, and they'll be quiet as a mouse. And then as soon as I'm gone, they get on the phone and start running their mouth. I don't understand that. And that's immaturity. That's people who not only don't take anything seriously, they don't take themselves seriously. You have all these stories that are made up. No one believes you. Do you understand? If you're going to claim that you're something or claim that you're tough or rep anything, people have to know that it's true. People have to be able to vouch for you. People have to believe you. I've got witnesses all over the country. You know how many people know who I am and how I get down? You know, I don't run around sitting talking about how I'm tough, because the tough people don't do that. The fact is that it's disgraceful, it's embarrassing, and it's highly disrespectful, right? And that's my deal, man. When you've got grown adults who are like that and they weak and they know they weak, that's why y'all pick on people, right, who are smaller than you. You pick on the weak. You're not willing to do it with somebody bigger than you, right? Or even somebody your size. All y'all weak. I'm just saying the truth. And it's sad, man. Like, it's downright pathetic, bro. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, nah, be quiet, sit down, don't ever say nothing my direction. Ever. Don't say nothing. Like, real talk. Like, I think it's so funny, bro. Like, real talk. Hold up. You know why I think it's funny? Because I don't do subliminal stuff. I don't dance around. No, I just say directly, straight up what the issue is and what it is, and tell people how things are gonna go. And like I said, I told you what it was, right? Hey, look, I already stopped y'all's money, quite a bit of it, clearly, real talk. Because like I said, I see everything going on out here. There ain't none of that going on out here. I stopped y'all's money. So what do you mean? I mean, you can't, like I said, you can't act like you're about something or you're tough and then turn around and admit defeat with your actions. You see what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words. You know, when people are running and they're not around me and they ain't out here, that means I won. I'll be back in a minute.